Pedro.
Yeah.
Pedro. And then
It's like
creative sales.
You understand? Okay.
Creative.
Yeah. One of them is like carbon say, yeah.
Do you want people who
Yeah. We had that program. He loves it.
This is how I wish it was like.
I'm like so cold. I mean, it's not here.
I feel like that line.
I'm gonna be out of This is why I can't have nice things.
He sells himself.
It is on now.
Kids see your face.
It's just for my employee that.
It's like chip chat.
They're chewing stuff.
Oh yeah, with those things on the people. Like it's not like 5 o'clock. Hey, here you go. Every time it lets up on
Nobody cares.
Good to do headlines for free.
That's okay. Yeah. Your flips. So you're gonna follow a rock update. So Kathy will go and then we'll start.
Great. Yeah, good.
Fine.
Yeah. It's because on the printer, you guys already. Yeah, I didn't
So Rachel's calling.
Will you announce?
Yeah.
We're still waiting for the address. Yeah, he said he wanted.
Okay.
He was next door.
Okay.
It did. Sorry.
That's my kids.
Okay. Hi. How are you? You guys ready?
Yes.
All right. Welcome to our first. Is it our first G Live? Welcome to Guerrero Live. This is our huddle, our big huddle, a monthly huddle. We come together, talk about the good news, share updates, get to look at each other all in one room, and get inspired, hopefully. So I'm Pedro. If you don't know me, you should know me. This guy just met me. Welcome. Today's agenda. Megan, the agenda, please. We have Elise. Where's Elise?
Behind you.
All right. She's going to welcome new people.
Yep.
Right. We have some updates today from our friend, Mr. Beausejour, and Kathy. Where's Kathy?
Right here.
There you are. Hi, Kathy. And then we have some shout outs from by department. People are going to come up, and then I'm going to wrap up at the end. And we're done. We're out of here. Okay? So, Elise.
New hires and anniversaries.
Yeah.
So awkward, I just talked. All right, so we have 5 new hires since we last met. First, we're going to greet Alexa Johnson. Hey, Alexa, right over here. So, oh, you fabulous. So, fun fact about Alexa is that she was a mouse in the Nutcracker for the Russian Moscow Ballet when she was little.
I love that.
There's nothing else interesting. I think there's more interesting about you. I have other stories I could have told. Anyway. Then we have Alex Tomalski right here. Hey, Alex. So he's gonna have to explain this one to you more because we did an interview about this and I still don't quite understand, but he created a digital organ where
Yeah, so my brother and I started a company 6 months ago, nothing big, basically to put like side hustles and skill sets to use that we were getting a little bit of business of. And my dad plays at churches, he plays the organs. So a church was trying to replace their organ, got quoted a lot of money. My father, being the man he is, said that my brother and I could build it before we've ever done something like that. So we found out how to do so. We bought an old organ, gutted it, put in electronic parts, and so it's a digital version of the traditional huge $60,000 organ.
That's cool.
next up we have Justin Davidson. Justin? Justin's fun fact I love is that he can juggle.
Give me 3 items right now.
Next we have Milena. Hey, Milena. Milena lived in France for a year, not a year, summer, with her grandparents who lived there. Do they still live there?
They don't live there anymore.
Okay. Yeah, but that's who they live. So welcome, Milena. And lastly, we have Spencer Rose. And Spencer's fun fact is that he runs a podcast or co-hosts a podcast called Geek Out. Follow it, listen to it. It's pretty good. Very good would be a better recommendation. It's very good. And for anniversary, celebrating 1 year, we have Katie Todd. And 2 years, Sarah Jameson.
Okay, we got rock updates now. Kevin.
Hey, good morning, everybody. How we doing?
Yeah.
Good. How we doing?
Yeah.
Thank you. Rock update. Rock 2, if you recall, is Guerrero Plus. That is our added services focused on our executive prospects, executive customers and clients that are going to provide unique agency-style services for them, along with sales support and self-promotion. So it's basically bucketed into 3 different compartments. From as far as an update goes, it's going great. We have a strat map completed. I have a proposal completed. We have a proposal for video services completed, complete cost outs, complete breakdowns. Everything is ready. We are developing, Kyle and I and Alif are developing a sales approach to it. So we're going to be able to develop the language and how we talk about these things and how we present it to the marketplace and who we should be talking to, what we should be talking to them about. So all in all, it's going really, really well. I'm very excited about it. I think we're going to maybe be a little bit ahead of the schedule, a little bit ahead of the schedule. And I said to Kyle and Elite this morning, we could basically start this right now, sort of ad hoc. We're putting process in place to be able to accept work like this. Shouldn't be a problem. Sorry, I got my back to everybody back here. And Kyle brought me a project. One already.
Nice.
It's for a cheerleading camp. That's awesome. We're going to get to work on that. We're going to have a meeting with the client on Friday and then maybe do them a small direct mail piece for next week. So it's a small start, but it's a start. Okay, that's my rock update. Any questions? Didn't think so.
I'm next. I'm stepping in for Vianney. She can't be here today, so she gave me some points, but I'm actually just gonna take the wheel here. We did a whole e-newsletter content calendar. So AG, we went to press with the new issue. We did a redesign, and now it's about externally launching that. And we did an entire content calendar, which at one point we looked at the week of December 10th. And we have 2 events that we're attending on December 10th, one in which we're hosting the Pumpkin Leaders Awards, and the other is a We Are All Human event, which we got sponsorship of, which is pretty cool. So we're doing an entire AG week. We're going to launch an e-newsletter / e-blast every day that week because we have so much to say. So the week prior to that, we're going to officially say, hey, look, we're new. This is our new look. This is the behind the scenes of it. There's going to be a web post around that. And then that following week, we're going to do an everyday e-blast with all the things that we have to say. So stay tuned on those things. It's pretty cool. Vianney says we're mapping out a communications plan for each issue, along with content strategy for all non-sponsored content, so all the original content, which I'm writing. We're getting started on making incremental changes to the A2 website. So you'll see some of the redesign elements on the website as well. And Vianney was talking to me about her work with Kyle as well on presenting the BD team with decks for each brand. So the Alumni Society and the Next Gen Leaders brand, along with the HE brand, and a pitch script when to use for basically introducing the entire Latino voting market as the full group. So Next Gen Leaders brand update is just that we're still figuring out that brand specific to what digital platforms we're going to support it, and more to come on that.
Cool. Thank you, Kathy. Okay, some shout outs. Caleb.
Hi, I'm Caleb. I'm our design and photography director in the creative department. So I don't actually have shout outs, but I have things to share about creative. As Kathy was talking about, we just finished a redesign of the AG magazine, and there's this comms plan that she was talking about. And related to that, something that we're working on is a really cool video series of our cover star for that inaugural redesign issue, Sol Trujillo. So one of those communication pieces in December will be one of 3 videos that will be a part of this little series that we've produced, and then the other videos will come out in January and February respectively. So that's really cool. Oh, Sol Trujillo is our cover star. He is a very rich gentleman. We think he might be the first Latino billionaire, but we haven't confirmed that. If anything, he's certainly a millionaire, but he's a very powerful person that we're really excited to have. So this is going to be a really cool video series where it's going to sort of work in parallel with his article, but we're going to get to know him a little bit more intimately, who he is, what he has to say to young Latinos, and sort of understand like where he's come from. So it'll be really interesting. But also in the video realm, we're working on another one with, for the Alumni Society, in partnership with Harvard's Advanced Leadership Initiative. It's actually something that Pedro had sold several months ago. You might remember him like going up and putting 20K on the board. It's a great
It came back.
Yeah. And so this is really cool because basically Harvard has this new initiative called ALI, Advanced Leadership Initiative, where they're trying to get some people who are in an older generation market who have had several years in their career, who have either been in the C-suite or done some really amazing like public service, like worked in Congress, for example, and they're trying to partner with the Alumni Society. They are partnering with the Alumni Society to basically tap into our member pool to get candidates for this program. So this video is sort of like spotlighting what this program is about and really targeting our members. So it's gonna be a really cool, just like connecting piece, and it's fucking Harvard, so that's legit. Other just like quick headlines that are happening. For issue 2, 2019, ABQ and Modern Counsel are going to press this Friday.
Woo!
Yes. This is our first round of doing a staggered press cycle for going to press with our print publication. So AHL and Profile will actually go to press on November 30th. So that's going to be fun. And then moving forward, we'll actually go to press even more in a more staggered system. It'll be on a weekly basis. And then another quick headline is this month we've also been working on mitigating some issues around how we talk to our clients and the process for our client journey, and also sort of mitigating some issues just around like how we collaborate with other departments and trying to just like seek opportunities for process improvements essentially. So we actually have a meeting set up with some sales folks to sort of work on what are those opportunities to collaborate better, especially as it relates to that client journey and just like making sure all of our touch points are exactly how we want them to be. So yeah, stay tuned.
Lots of stuff. Thank you, Kid. Sarah.
I have a quick, just little more of a headline again before we do our sales shout outs for our sales floor. But I wanted to just give an announce to all of you. We had a little bit of a change last week in our leadership in the sales department. So we have promoted Rachel Miller to be our director of our Tier 3 camps.
So for those of you who don't know me, I'm not sure how. It's sort of loud, but happy to be in this role. Also, if you don't know me, you should get to Walter. He's my dog. Will. But my role today is actually shout outs. And there's 2 people in particular I'm really excited to give shout outs to. The first is Michaela. So since I met Michaela, started here Grow, she has made every single interaction I've ever had with her brighter. And that's actually not just true for me, it's true for everyone that I've met here. She's always smiling, always positive, takes feedback extremely well. And then I found out today she sent out a custom package for $8,000 that she might actually even upgrade to bigger. And custom packages are something people who have been here for years have never done. So honestly, like, way to go. So really just positivity, excellence all around. And then I also want to give a shout out to Drew Thomas. Drew? Drew is someone who has inspired me when I've been in my really low moments in this role. He was in Tier 3 for a while, and he's somebody who, no matter what was going on, knew that he could do better. No matter what he heard, or no matter what was happening, no matter what leads he had, he knew that he could go farther and go harder. And now he's in Tier 2, he's at the top of the board, and he's proven that. And he's doing it in the territory he's in, and just killing it and showing us all what excellence looks like in this role. And that should never go unnoticed, and it should always be shown. So shout out to Suro.
I think that leaves me. My team, the business development team, the goal of my team is to take this organization to the next level, which I think is fantastic. And so I work with the sellers on my team is Aaron Malone, Jenny Betoken, Alif Nagis, Krista Williams, Krista Horbenko, who works from home. Did I miss anybody? Taylor Self, you're there. There we go. And so I think over the past 60 days, talking about taking the team to the next level, these 5 ladies, we've had over 100 discovery calls with folks. We've sent out over 50 proposals. We've closed $200,000 in business, and there's 900,000 closing in the next 45 to 75 days. So I think, walking in every day, I get in here about 7:15, 7:30, and having them beat me makes me really mad. And then going home and getting emails from them to me at 8:30, 9 o'clock at night makes me really pissed off that I'm not working with them too. So it's been motivating to be on the team, and it's been inspiring to lead the team. And last but not least, with all the things that we're doing and that we're creating, Caleb, Greer, and Kevin, in terms of getting us the content and the collateral and the vision and the design that we need to make ourselves, our own selves as sellers, look good, and the services that we provide look awesome and amazing and get people to buy this stuff, has been incredible. So the process of working with creative has been fantastic. And working with my team, wherever you guys all are, has been inspiring. So that's what it means to take it to the next level. And those are some numbers that show you what that's about. And I know there's some other sales struggles that are happening right now on the floor, right? And that's okay, because there's a lot of wins from other sellers within the organization and with other people. So if you can't find a win with yourself, if you can't find a win with the seller right next to you, go talk to somebody else, because we're winning downstairs, right? And I'm going to bring the winningness upstairs too, okay? So find your inspiration, find your passion from somebody else if you can't get it from the guy next to you. We're gonna take this thing to the next level in 2019 and the rest of the year.
All right.
Yeah.
Top that, David.
I can. I don't know if you guys remember me, Dave Martinez, finance guy. Actually, I just have a quick shout out. Nothing like Kyle. And that's actually Phoebe Richard for Initiative. She's actually taken over the AT process for me. It's really improved our template and overall processes that make it a lot easier for me without being asked. And that to me is Initiative. She's also done this with a smile on her face and tons of positivity. So shout out to Kate.
Okay, thank you. So these meetings are, they're a big reminder, okay? They're a big reminder for us of the cool things we're doing. Big reminder of the cool people we work with. And so that's why we come together, all right? So I want to hear from you guys, from you people, from you gals. I think these goals that we're working on, these rocks that we presented, I think they're pretty cool. But I want to know from you why you think they're cool. Or why are they important? Who wants to go first? Who wants to step into it, get uncomfortable, and share why they think the rock that Kathy talked about and the rock that Kevin talked about is something that is interesting and impactful and helpful for you in what you're trying to accomplish? No pressure. Who wants to go? I don't know if you're allowed to go. Okay, fine, go ahead.
Whatever.
Go ahead.
I don't care about anything. No, I think it's super impactful for me. I'm probably one of a handful of people here who don't, I've said this before, work directly on a magazine or do work for any of our brands. So for me to see like the people that we work with being super excited and like presenting all these amazing, great ideas and bettering the company, like that's what makes me happy. Because to me, the people here who I service and watching them grow and learn and do new things is really amazing. That's why.
All right.
Pedro.
Just don't want them to think I asked you to. Because they did. Who else? Who else has something to share?
I think that the Guerrero Plus concept is really awesome. It was something that I haven't been about one, but it was something that just really struck me as super awesome and cool that you can have this really good business platform, but always be looking to improve it and always be looking into what else can we find that we can really set ourselves apart from other companies. And I thought it was awesome that that's something that this company is always striving to build this brand and find other opportunities that can elevate the whole company.
That's very Yeah.
Everything. I love the videos. I cannot wait till we get rate cards upstairs to sell them. Like I
Well, you helped us with that, right? I mean, you
no,
had
not
a,
really. I mean, ready to go. I'm like, let's do new frontier for sales.
Well,
I think
go.
E plus creative services
Yeah.
and the sales consultancy. I think it enables everybody in this organization, whether you're Megan in HR or Caleb as a designer. It really allows you guys, everybody here, to actually sell, because we're not just talking to an executive, in which many of us don't personally know, and painting a co-branded content model list, right? We're talking about people that we interact with daily, who may run an organization, who may be a designer at an organization, who needs to outsource something like a creative service, or they work at a company and they know their sales team needs help, right? So I think this puts a lot of power and sales emphasis into all 110 employees that we have versus just segmenting to the sales staff. So I want to see the organization take advantage of that.
yeah. And I think the video shout out, I think, is really interesting, okay? Because one of the things we're going to do with this video, we're going to go back to Bill.
Yes,
Remember
we
Deloitte?
are.
We're going to go back to Bill, okay? We're going to go. That's right.
Don't you wish this had been you, Carlos?
Don't you wish this had been you? Okay? How many of you send out PDFs to convince someone on the power of their story being told by us? How many of you send PDFs off? How many of you look for the best PDF that has the best executive from the best company to send? Okay. Sol Trujillo is the first Hispanic billionaire. Okay? And if he's not, don't tell me. He's the first Hispanic billionaire. He is a trailblazer. He's one of the most prominent Hispanics out there. And some of the work that we do on the BD side, okay, is with the intent to talk to executives who they're not our target market. Soldier here is not our target market. His story doesn't necessarily need to be told. This is told by a lot of people. But what we can do with that is we can share it to our friend, what's his name again?
Carlos.
To our friend Carlos, who is one of the pickiest guys ever, but I can tell you this much, I sat next to him at a dinner. Maybe you're Carlos, you want to sit next to Sol Trujillo in a dinner? You know what he's going to say? Yeah, when, sign me up. Okay, do you want to be in a video like Sol Trujillo? Yes. Okay, so that part of the rock, which is Vianney's big, massive rock, an outcome of that is something that hopefully you're going to be able to implement on HE. Certainly, that makes sense, but you're going to be able to implement it on Profile. You're going to be able to implement it on MC. Okay, so I think it's important for us to gather together and remind ourselves of why these things are powerful and meaningful, because we hear them sometimes, they sound complicated, they sound, I don't know, maybe I'm not working. So why does that impact me? This meeting is an opportunity for us to come together to hear those reasons why they're impactful, so that hopefully we can internalize and think through, okay, this is exciting now, I get it, it's going to help me do my job. What did I talk about at the Rock Rollout? Does anybody remember? Personal best. Why did I talk about that? Rachel.
So that we can actually grow as a company and as individuals here at Guerrero.
That's right. So I just shared how this work's going to help, in one example, us do our work. Okay? So I was in the elevator with Brad. We were talking about his first meeting. I came at, I zeroed in on you and I put a spotlight on you and made you feel really weird and uncomfortable. I want you to do that again. I want you to come up here. Does anybody remember his Halloween costume?
Yes.
What was it? He is my rock stand-in, okay? I love that costume, by the way. I voted for it. My mom's clothes. That was the best costume, by the way. It's been a long time. You were speaking to me. Direct shout out to me. I love it. Okay. So Brad here is my rock stand-in. I don't have a slide with the rock, so we're going to use Brad. And what did we need from everyone this quarter? What did we need? We needed best. We needed everyone to be the rock in some way to help us lift these massive rocks together. What Kevin's working on is super hard, it's super impactful, and it's going to require a lot of investment. What Vianney's working on, and obviously they're working on it with the team, is super hard, super impactful, and it's going to require a lot of investment. Okay? And in order for us to accomplish that, we need everyone in here to be Brad, to be the Rock. Okay? So I bring that up because I want to make sure that everyone walks out of here thinking about their personal best. I know the majority of you wrote down what your personal bests are. Okay? They could be small, they could be big. I met with Tier 1 on Monday, which was a blast. And as an example, Angela just had her personal best, which was 58K. Congratulations. But your personal best now, right? Your personal best now is going to be 60K. 60K. Before 70K. Before, keep going. It's on record. Okay, there we go. Okay? So we have 5 weeks to go. We're halfway through the quarter. Only 13 weeks in a quarter. Not that much time. Every day matters. Every day. That's the sound I hear in my head when I wake up. Because that's the clock. That's the time we have to take advantage of the opportunity right in front of us. Okay? So this doesn't wait till tomorrow. It doesn't wait till Monday. Being the Rock, being Brad, starts the minute we walk out of this meeting. Okay? And that goal can be big, 70K after I just threw up 68. It could be smaller. I'm going to do 13 outreach in a week. I don't care what it is. But I want you to have a goal that you're going to go after so that you can say to yourself when you wake up in the mirror and you look in and you see that reflection, you know who you see? You see your version. You see your version of the Rock. Okay? So Megan, after this meeting, she's going to send an email with everyone's personal best so you can see it. If you have not signed up with a personal best, I want you to make one. We're all in this together. I want everyone to have visibility into everyone's personal best. Don't be scared. Don't be embarrassed. I don't care how small it is. Put it out there into the world. Make a declaration that you're going to go after it. Okay? Let's go.
So chill. Oh, you're so chill.